Line, let's see if we can go this way. Rotate. No. Easier to hold, but I guess not. Hey everyone, Jackie Tomlin here. Just stopping by for some updates. Um, we'll be on a Sunday night this week for our live collective, as we have been doing, as well as next Wednesday night. And next week, your regular weekly videos should resume. Now, your daily videos are up. I do understand that there's like, hello, Miss Ruth, a few minute delay on, or it's showing a white screen for about 5 minutes or so, making it a 7 minute video, and I have no idea what happened there. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Richard. It's, it is a YouTube glitch. They were uploaded no differently than what I've ever uploaded a video. So the fact that it would come out like that, I have no idea. Hey, Maura. Bottom line is, the dailies are still the dailies. You're still getting them. So that's all that matters. So, folks, where have I been? Well, I had that rough 3 week recovery period after surgery. I am still in recovery. Hi, Miss Stella. Thank you. Um, and I see that surgeon next week. But what happened is, after 3 weeks, I was released to drive, and I was invited to dinner with friends of mine, and we went. And bottom line is, we all got COVID. There you have it. I have been down with COVID. Today is my first day of feeling human. I was released from quarantine from the health department on the 15th. So yeah, it's been a hell of a run. What can I say? What can I say? I am better now. Um, my daughter, of course, got it from, of course, she comes by here often with my granddaughter. So her and me and my friends are better at release, where my daughter and my granddaughter are now on quarantine, and both are out of work and out of school. Because Jace didn't get it till later on, my daughter cannot return to work till January 3rd. So, oh girl, I am so happy I am feeling better too. Um, I mean, it's all good. I saw my cardiologist today. That has nothing to do with the COVID. That's getting me prepared for the next big surgery in February. So today I did an EKG and I did the echo. Passed both of them fine. So I've got to go back on the 29th and do the nuclear stress test. And that's going to give them cardiac clearance for what they need to do in February. So the question in February is, can we do this in one setting, or is it going to have to be a two-part thing? And we want it to be a one-part surgery. So it all depends on what the stress test shows. There is a problem with bringing my blood pressure back after anesthesia, and we know I have an anesthesia problem anyway. So that's where the problem lies there. So yeah, we're getting me ready for the next big surgery in February. I go to the surgeon next week just to have the incision checked and things of that nature. So how is everyone? I have missed you guys tremendously. I know we have gone another week down on videos. Certainly did not plan on that, but it is what it is. Um I will be picking up, where I left off on videos, as well as we'll be doing some lives here next week, is what the plan is, so that we can look at the 2022 year ahead. I know I'm getting a lot of questions about that, of what your year is going to look like. Now, in general, I want to say this, okay, without offending anyone: 2022 is not going to be a bad year. It is going to be a year of loss, okay? Yes, ma'am, I have, Miss Patty. I've been through a lot in the last 2 years. As my cardiologist was talking about today, how many procedures I've done and what all I've been through, you know? It's been a rough run. And when I say in 2022 there's going to be a lot of loss, there is going to be a lot of loss. And when I say loss, I am specifically referring to death. So, there's no way to prepare for that. It really isn't. I'm not necessarily saying it has to do with COVID. I'm going to say it's going to have to do with many different health conditions, um, many different things, but there is going to be a phenomenal amount in 2022. Well, personally, if I look at my year of 2021, I've lost a lot of family and friends this year, but I also know that number is going to increase next year. Now, I am looking forward to doing the 2022 videos by the zodiac sign to see what each sign holds for the year. Overall, 22, I don't look for it to be, I mean, it's not going to be a bad year. It's not going to be a great year. It's going to be kind of parallel this year, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm like Maura. Maura says, come on, 2022. Yep, I think we all need a change. Have 19-year-old cuz. Oh, well, the COVID, I'm going to be honest with you, Richard. I mean, it's been rough. Hang on, how did I lose comments? There we go. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost a cousin last week on COVID. So, I don't know. Yeah, no, and in case y'all are wondering, I am not vaccinated, nor will I be, even with after having COVID. According to my cardiologist today, I've got the antibodies I need now after having it. Just keep on getting up. Doesn't mean you can't get it twice. I do know people, I have clients that have had it more than once. Yeah. So it's just, being careful, being mindful of what's going on. Y'all know I am a Sagittarius. I had a birthday on the 12th. What did I get for the 12th? A lot of puking. I never left the bed on the 12th. So I've told everyone I am postponing my birthday. And to my friends that invited me to dinner that night, she owes me a birthday cake. So I'm just saying. But yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I've seen it affect the four of us that all contacted it at the same time. Our symptoms have changed daily. Okay. Like two of our symptoms are very similar, and the other two, their symptoms are very similar. But yet we all tested for the original strand of COVID. So yeah, it's very interesting to see how it hits and affects people differently. For like me, week one wasn't that bad. It was more flu-like, where week two was just absolutely hell. So, I mean, and every day was different. Every single day was different. And so, Richard, I totally understand when you say this one, that their organs are shutting down. That's what happened to my cousin, and it just really all depends. So, but I mean, we have lost a lot of family, a lot of friends, a lot of old co-workers. I've lost a lot of people this year. And I do know that in 22, we're going to lose a lot more. So, there's no way to prepare for that. But I do miss doing your videos, and I do miss doing your weekly videos. I miss doing your weekly videos and knowing what's going on with the signs. Patty, it is sad. It's very sad. Um, but I mean, I like to give y'all a general hints of what I do see for 22. It's very similar to 21. Very similar. Not a whole lot of change there. I do look for us to be making a change on our money system, at some point in time. Um, I'm not a Bitcoin, Dogecoin person. And I don't think that's what we're going to switch to. I think it's going to be something similar. I mean, that's going to be a change for 22 that I definitely look to go into effect. Um, but no, I don't look for a whole lot of difference between the 2 years. So sometimes we just have to have that fresh start. Hi, Sassy. Sweetheart, I am recovering from COVID and I am doing wonderful. Um, I've had a couple of people message me in regards to the breast cancer, and they did get it all. I am cancer free. So if I do disappear or if I've gotten sick, please know it is not cancer related whatsoever. Matter of fact, for those who kept up for that breast cancer awareness video I did on the breast cancer, I am going to do a second video, particularly geared to those that have to go through that or something similar, and if you live alone. Um, there was a lot I did not know, a lot I did not expect, and if there's anything I can help with anyone else that has to go up through it, you know, absolutely, I will share with you that experience of what I have learned from surgery one versus what I have learning going into surgery number two. So, yeah, just the simple things in life like getting off the sofa turned out to be a major freaking deal. A major deal. So, yeah. So, the next surgery, like I said, we hope to do the 2-in-1. So, yeah. Healing from COVID and on surgical recovery all at the same time. I mean, y'all can't say I don't multitask. I'm just saying, taking all that crap out at once. Is Harry in here? I think I saw him pop in. I still have the cough. Um, it's just I have missed you guys. I missed you in your videos. Yes, you are, Harry. Because I don't know. It's so funny how much I enjoy doing your weekly videos and having a grasp or sense of what's going on. But then by the time I hit Pisces at the end, hell, I couldn't tell you what I said for Aries or Sagittarius. So yeah, love to you too, Miss Ruth. Don't forget, Sunday nights we are going to resume with the live collective. I'm quite excited. I have not done any cards since I was on here live last time. I've not done my own cards. I didn't even want to know what my own card said at that point. I'm an inspiration. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. I'm something, that's for certain. I am absolutely something. But yeah, it was a bit more than I had planned. I really did not think I had COVID, to be quite honest with you. I thought I was just kind of sick and just kind of flu-like symptoms, and I mean, I was guilty of doing too much after surgery, and I knew that. And I thought maybe that's was some of it. Some of it was a setback and all. Until my friends called and said they had tested positive and I needed to go and be checked. So, and of course, when I went, they were out of the rapid test, so you had to wait to find out. And I was still rather shocked when it came back as a positive result. But it is what it is. Over with. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. Doesn't mean I can't get it again. Hope I will never get it again. Don't wish this shit on no one. That's for certain. I have taken some time to sit back and watch some YouTube channels, which is very interesting because I don't ever have time to do that before. You know, it's so it's been interesting that there are some people that are really really enjoying. There's some people I don't agree with what they say or how they do it, but yeah, it's been nice because I don't get a chance to really sit back and check out other YouTubers, that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And so that's been nice too. Um, I had binge watched everything on Netflix, I think, that I could possibly binge watch. And yeah, my life has pretty much consisted moving from the bed to the sofa and from the sofa to the bed. Exciting as that may sound. I've had days that I never made it to the mailbox or got the trash out or anything else just because I was that sick. Had times that all I wanted to do was sleep, and I had other times that I couldn't sleep at all. So yeah, just kind of been one of those things. I feel like I missed the entire month of December. I certainly did miss my birthday because, like I said, I never got out of bed that day. We're now here at Christmas. I'm waiting for my Christmas gifts to come in. I've done all my Christmas shopping online. Thank you, Miss Kim. So yeah, and I've let my girls know. I mean, they're kind of the same way. They've had to do all their shop. My daughter's done all her shopping online, and what comes in on time comes in, and whatnot. Hell, we'll be celebrating Christmas on into January, so we're all good with it. So, I did not get my tree up this year. I put up a little scenery thing over here. I don't even have the lights on it right now, but it's got like it's like a little Christmas town with like a candy shop and a church and snow, the fake snow and all that. And yeah, that's going to suffice as my Christmas tree. Well, that makes me feel better, Sassy. It's like, yeah, and I did have one of my neighbors come over and wanted to know if I was okay because they just noticed my vehicle had not moved for days. I don't go too far, but I do go out. And I told him, I said, no, I'm not all right, and I have COVID, and no, you can't come in. So, yeah, absolutely, Jackie. Prayers to your daughter. And Christmas in July this year, absolutely, absolutely, Patty. You know, yeah, I don't venture off too far, but they knew it was kind of odd. I did sign up for. I don't know if any of y'all have used this Instacart yet. Yeah, I've come to find out that's the best thing since sliced bread. When you're sick and you can't drive and you're on quarantine or whatever, best thing ever. And Harry, so you know, they deliver your wine. Not that I felt up to alcohol, but I made mental note to myself when pool opens next summer. Who knew? Yeah, and it's been. So I mean, I've managed. It hasn't. It's certainly that I have not done without. I mean, I don't know what all state y'all are in. The Virginia Health Department called me on my test results, and they have a resource officer that if I needed anything, it would be sent to my house by someone. That's awesome, Harry. So that was a service that I was not aware that my health department provided. And I thought that was really nice. And of course, I didn't need anything, but it was good to know that if I did, if I so much as needed Mucinex or Tylenol, the health department would bring it to my house. And I had not heard that before. So I thought that was very interesting. And as far as medicine, I took nothing. So I've had a lot of people ask me that. The doctors do recommend Mucinex D. I think it is Mucinex DX or whatever. I never took anything. I did take Tylenol for my fever. And I had a cold and flu tab that I took for the body aches that really didn't help. But, I mean, there was no prescriptions or anything like that involved. So, You make deliveries too? Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I thought Instacart was just for groceries. And I got on there and I'm like, oh my God, I can get anything from the pharmacy. I can get anything from the liquor store or from wherever. And I'm like, this is wonderful to know. I mean, I didn't need it right then, but still, it's a good thing to know. Particularly me with my list of prescriptions. I only have them filled every couple of weeks, but if I was unable to get them, Instacart would pick them up for me. So that was pretty cool to know. And of course, like I said, I haven't. Yeah, your taste buds are gone. My taste buds are still gone. Just gone. Obsolete. Do not exist. The only thing I've been able to taste has been fruit. So I've been eating a lot of those, what do you call them? Those little Dole fruit cups and strawberries. I cannot seem to consume enough strawberries. And honestly, I don't think it's an obsession with fruit. I think it's because it's the only damn thing I can taste. Who knew, right? And I had days that I did nothing but fruit and fruit juice, you know, or a can of soup or something like that. Just like I said, it just depends. Some days were better than others. Yeah, Sassy, my cardiologist said Jesus told me today, and he's like, "You now got the antibodies that you need. That doesn't mean I cannot catch COVID again, but if I do catch it again, it would not be as severe as what the hell I just went through." And that honestly, the antibody is stronger than being vaccinated. So yeah, you're 25 seconds behind. Well, Harry, that's because you out there in Dinwiddie, the land of Dinwiddie. Hi, Miss Judy. How are you? And that though, you're live now. You're current now. So yeah, it's been rough, but I have missed you guys, and I do miss the videos. And I did not realize, I did not realize until this go around how much I do enjoy doing the videos. I guess you would say, you know. And I think it's because the variance of from one sign to the next of how everyone's week looks so different. Where when I do the monthlies, I do them by group them by the elements, and they're very similar. Where when you're doing them each individual sign, it's a big difference in one sign to the other from one week to the next. What's going down for people or what's upcoming. So yeah, and like I said, I've enjoyed taking some downtime to watch some other YouTubers. Of what I feel that some of them do really really well, and you know some others I don't agree with. So yeah, it's been just very interesting time. So I'm glad to get back to videos next week, but we will start here on Sunday night with the collective. And I didn't realize how much I get out of the dailies as well as the collective and stuff too. I know everyone. I've gotten so many messages. Some of y'all I have messaged and let you know that I did have COVID. Um, and I figured y'all know me. I'm pretty rigid on a routine. With COVID. Wow. Yeah, and that's so sad. I figured y'all wondered what was going on. And like I said, I'm pretty routine. So if I disappear or I'm just not doing videos or something, there's something up. Something has gone wrong. Something is amiss. And I was just so sick. So, so sick. And I've never experienced anything where my symptoms change daily, or that 14 days of quarantine that I'd be sick 12 of 14 days. Did not anticipate that either. So yeah, it was good to get out today. You know, it was good to see my cardiologist, to be quite honest, and to hear I was doing really well. So I'm not thrilled about this nuclear injection thing. I've had it done twice before. Makes you feel like they're making you have a heart attack, but if this is what I need for cardiac clearance in February, then it is what it is. I don't know yet how many hours surgery it will be. I guess I'll find out more of that possibly next week when I see the surgeon. I don't know. Um, but I do know because it's two major surgeries being combined into one. So we hope would make my life a lot easier than having to have two more surgeries. You know, let's just get it out the way. I'm kind of looking forward to spring next year. I have to say that because by spring everything should be done and I should be on the road to recovery. So yeah, even though I don't like to, I'm not one of those to wish my life away or push forward on timing. You know. Um, But yeah, I feel spring and summer next year are going to be really good. And those are my times to shine. I am an outdoor person. And so spring and summer, I love warm weather. So those are my times. So if I had to be down for recoveries and surgeries and the fact that we are doing this in winter, it's kind of perfect, to be honest. Because this would really be killing me if this was during the summer. And we did that back in 2019. I don't want to do that again. So, I've had a lot of friends check on me. I've had a lot of you guys check on me. A lot of my clients, I have been up for readings. I've only had a couple days that I just didn't schedule anything or just moved everybody to the following day. So any strength I've had has gone into the personal readings for my clients, which, this is, guys, that's who I am and it's what I do. I'm very blessed in that aspect, and how much I enjoy reading for other people or getting you the answers that you need or the guidance that you need or what direction to head in. And so I've been very blessed in that aspect. And as far as it being the holiday time or Christmas time has been very stressless, to be honest with you, because I've been too sick to care. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I had one of my cousins went and got his booster the other day. Oh, Judy, honey, that's fine. That's fine. Life goes on. Sick or not, life goes on. Hi, Lisa. And I'll be honest with you. A lot of you that reached out to me are people that have never reached out to me before, nor did I even know they watched. So it was so nice to hear from people. Stress reliever. Yes, I am a fire sign. My birthday was the 12th. I am a Sagittarius, a true Sagittarius. Um, of my three signs, I am Sag on Aries. So I'm all fire. So yeah, it's great to hear from you. It's great to see you guys. I didn't get on here tonight to read. I just got on here just to update y'all what's going on, see what's going on with y'all. And hopefully we're moving forward with our normal schedule on Sunday, starting with the live collective. And for those of you that have checked on me throughout the last few weeks, thank you so much. Thank you, Lisa. And so yeah, it's been good. We're gonna resume where we were. Yeah, I'm telling you. So it's been good. Like I said, the only two left on quarantine now are my daughter and my granddaughter, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Yes, ma'am, Lisa. That is a whole lot of energy. It really is. And when you take someone like that and you put me down sick, that's a whole lot of restless energy, too. So, yeah, I've been delighted and thrilled to have my readings come in. So, Judy, you did not bother me at all. So, yeah. So, I hope you all have a great weekend ahead. Thank you, Mr. Harry. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're going to resume with our regular schedule of Sunday night on the collective. We will resume with our live check in on next Wednesday, as well as me posting the weekly videos. We will continue and pick up where we left off. I will be doing some live videos where we'll be streaming. I'll do those by the elements as well as what we're going to look at is your year of 2022. I might do a little brief thing of what your January looks like. I don't mind doing that, but the real focus is going to be on each sign of what your year is going to look like, what you can anticipate, what's coming up. And I'll do like a brief. I think of what I thinking what I'm going to do is like a brief 12 house rundown for each sign for the year. And we'll start with doing something brief for what your month of January will look at. So that way we'll be more back on track, more attuned to what's coming up. So 2022 is going to be a good year. I do feel it will be. It's going to parallel this year a lot, but overall is going to be a good year. So a lot of changes, a lot of positive changes. But I think the biggest shift I can say that I see as a whole for all 12 signs is that there's more of a positive mind shift than what I've seen in 20 or 21. Okay? That people are more enthusiastic or more into applying themselves, that there's more of a positive mindset. Yeah, we do. We need some awesome. Now, if you were with me on my last live, we spoke about that manifestation boards. Please don't forget them. 2021 was the first time I had done a manifestation board in years. And it has been wonderful. And I'm ready to do my one for 2022, although a lot will remain the same from 2021. If you don't know how to do these are use a piece of poster board. Piece of poster board's like 50 cents or under at any store, pretty much. Okay. If you don't have a piece of poster board, use it. Use the back of your door. Use the back of one of your bedroom doors, or use a large piece of cardboard, anything like that. But what you do with the manifestation board, of course, you're going to put the year of 2022 on it, so you can be specific of what you're manifesting. And you're going to use your visualization of pictures of what you want to see happen in that year of 22. Okay? So, what do you want for 22? Do you want a vacation? Then post a picture of your vacation spot. Do you want good health? Then post up those medical symbols or whatever. Okay? Yeah, you've got to keep it positive of what you want to draw into you. If you want financial stability, then put some money up there on that board. Okay? You can use actual money. You can use I have an abundance bowl too. Remind me, I'll tell y'all about that. Um, you could use dollar signs or pictures of money or whatever, put that on your board. Um, just it's what you want. What do you want out of life? What do you want to see happen? That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're drawing into for your year of 2022. So it's been very interesting to look at my manifestation board from 2021 that I did then to 20, and to see, except for two things, I have manifested and bought into everything I want. And that's a lot of crap on my board. Let me tell you, that's a lot of stuff. So, and the other two things that I want, I think are going to roll into 2022. So I think It's pretty amazing. Hi, Miss Betsy. Thank you. So yeah, just get those boards going. It's a great visual. It's something that I've enjoyed watching as my year has unfolded. Um, and I'm looking forward to doing 2022. Now, my abundance bowl, you can make an abundance bowl. An abundance bowl, mine is in my living room. And I like to have it in a main high traffic area of the house, which of course is my living room, that you really cannot get to anywhere else in my house without hitting. But your abundance bowl, mine has some of my crystals in it, some of my stones. There's a cross in it, and it's where I throw my loose change. Okay. And it's where I deliberately put some change, and it's your abundance. Okay. And it's a bowl that should never grow empty. And it's a bowl that each year, as an abundance, it should grow, starting with January 1st. Okay, so a nickel, dime, and a quarter, throw it in the bowl. Okay, start your new year off that way. And whether you want to do this weekly or monthly or whatever, just from time to time, just add to your abundance bowl. And it's kind of like one of those never go broke things. So yeah, but I have an abundance bowl as well as my manifestation board. So it's all these positive things. If you're into candle burning, God knows I'm into candle burning big time. And I can tell you, if you want to message me or whatever, what colors represent what you want to draw into you. But my thing about it is, with this whole manifestation era, I really need you to understand that you can manifest the negative without realize that you're manifesting the negative. If you're going to sit back with that, oh, always me, I don't have a love life, I don't have this, I don't have that, you're manifesting what you don't have. Okay? So it's your mindset, people. It's your visualization. It's your mindset. And we'll get into more of that. Now, Richard St. John is still in here. He's big, like with me, like into the chakras. That we're going to get more into the chakra energy work in 2022. Things like that. Things to raise your higher vibration. Things that will ground and center you. Um, things, laws of the universe, correct. It's kind of like the how I live. And I'll be honest with you. When you find this internal peace, and it's a great place to be, you will be accused, like I am by every family member I have, that I don't give a shit about nothing. And it's not that I don't give a shit about nothing. It's just I choose where I'm going to apply my energy. Okay? Because at some point in time, when you're doing this work, that transition takes place of what is worth applying your energy to and what is not worth applying your energy to. Okay? Yes, Harry, it's the chakras and the auras and all that. What did she say about sage? Will sage cleanse your home? Bad vibes, etc. Girl, I have saged this house, my property. Hell, I've saged my kid. Ugh. She come up in here with a case of dicks. She knows I'll sage her and throw her out the door. Just saying, it works. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I love burning my sage. I love burning my sage. A lot of times I know y'all don't see me burn sage before I do my videos or whatever, but my cards are saged often. My office is saged often. I'm saged often. I mean, it's just, it's a way of my life. If you don't like the smell of sage, you're in the wrong damn house. Just saying. Yeah. Oh, I just saged my granddaughter. My daughter knows I sage her in a minute. She's even walked up in here before and told me, she said, I got an attitude. Can you sage it? Just saying. They know. They know. But we're gonna do, I want 2022 to be part of that. It's where we're really engaging and locking into ourselves and that spiritual side of things, and how you can ground and center, and how y'all can live to be like me, like you just don't give a shit. Yeah, like I said, it's all about learning about what's important, what's worth applying your energy. And it's a control thing. It's learning to let go of crap you can't control. In a nutshell, there's lots of ways to do it. And it's one of those things. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. Um, Reiki, yeah, I want us to do some Reiki together. I want us to do some Reiki sessions together. We have not done that since Anne, one of our YouTubers, had her stroke. We haven't done a Reiki session together. But it's such, it's the grounding and the centering and things of that nature. And, I got involved in Reiki because of my dog, Sasha. In case y'all didn't know, I lost Roxy, my cat. Throughout all this nightmare, my cat died. Wasn't surprising. She was 16, had a wonderful, wonderful life, but it's still the end of that era, so it's been very hard. Yes, the whole letting go thing, which brings you back to Reiki and your chakras and your alignment and the healing energy. If I was tough as you were, I wouldn't give a shit either. Harry, but that's what it comes from. It comes from, yeah, full moon in Gemini. Um, it's throughout that process is where I reached that point that I could digest and all like that. And some things that I have struggled with. And you have to remember, I was given that whole, you've got 24 months to live. Okay? That was a lot to digest. Hearing the whole C word this year was not in my plan. And I'm not talking COVID. So there's still stuff that hit me hard. But I can tell you from looking at me, if it had hit me a few years ago, would have hit a lot harder than the mentality it's hitting me now of what I know and the grounding and centering. Okay? I mean, I am human. I still feel things. I still get upset about things. But there is a significant energy shift in me that has occurred. You know? It's going to affect the years 2022. I don't really put a lot of weight. This is just me personally. And angel numbers on a year number. I just don't. When I'm looking at the year, I'm looking at what kind of retros are we having. Um, what are we doing with eclipses and things of that nature? Hi, Mr. Bill. How are you? That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the year. I'm not a big numbers person into the number of a year because let's face it. I mean, it's kind of like your birthday. The number is a number. It's a consecutive order. You're going to get a number whether you want the damn thing or not. It's not like we picked it, you know? So yeah, she also brought up a good point there though. Someone has asked me about reversals. Exactly. I do read reversals on cards. A lot of times I don't share them with you. Hi, Missing. Um, and I read because I read by what spirit is telling me. So if I don't lay the card upside down or you see me flip it around or whatever, I don't read by that reversal. So in other words, if I'm dealing a spread of 9 cards, okay, and of the 9 cards, 6 were upside down, I cannot tell you I read 6 reversals. I read whatever spirit led me to read during that reading. Because how do I know I didn't flip them damn cards? You see what I'm saying? I'm not one that sits and goes through my deck. I mean, I do every now and then when I sage them, or goes through my decks and straightens them up, and that they're all this direction, they're all this direction, they're all this direction, and say, "Oh, this is legitimate a reversal." No, my shit don't work that way. I can tell y'all that. I shuffle, I throw them down, whether they're upside down or right. It the best I can tell you, you know how to read them. Okay, you know how to read the reversals. Just like one card does not hold one specific meaning. And the one card beside it doesn't change that meaning. It is the story, it is the layout. Okay? So this one card that has meant this in 5 readings can take on a whole different mindset and a reading with different spreads around it. But yeah, someone had asked me about the reversals and how that works. I very much read with what Spirit says. I'm also a reader that will generally, I don't give a sign unless a sign is given to me, you know? So, and I have found, like I said, I've seen some good readers and I've seen some bad readers, but my ultimate pet peeve and any tarot reader out there is for you to tell me it's going to be one of 9 freaking signs. Y'all get that a lot? It could be da 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 or a da da da. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate pet peeve. And I try very, very hard to avoid that scenario in your reading. That I am only going to throw a sign at you if that sign has appeared in your reading. Because it's just like I said, it's to me, it's one of my pet peeves. I'm just saying, I try very hard on my timelines because I am a Sagittarius, meaning I'm a very specific person. Okay, so Lisa, amen. I sit there also something like could be da 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 da, or it could be a da da da, and I'm like, wow, you just took out 9 of 12 signs, you know, and it's like, oh my God, no. But I like time frames. I like to give you as close as a narrative in a time frame that I can. I have told you before in your weekly readings, this may carry over into next week. You know, I can only show you it's a general reading for everyone, and I'm trying to cover everyone in that zodiac sign, you know? So yeah, but it comes from me as a reader and someone who likes to get a reading. I want to know who, what, when, and where, and that's what I'm trying to take out for you in these readings. And it's hard to do in a general, but I try very hard that the signs that I give to you in a reading is what's come through in your reading, and I'm not going to give you a variety of 6 to 12 signs of who it could be. So, great question. What did she ask? Do you hang on? Away from the comments, come back up here. Do you pick up our energies in the chat? I do pick up your energies in the chats. I pick up your energies in your comments. And it does help me draw a better conclusion when I'm doing these general readings. Okay? You know, it's like if it does. It does. And people do not realize it's not a gimmick when we say, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Yes, it does help our channel out when you do so. It helps you out too because you're helping me get to know you. And as I get to know you, I'm the one reading you. Okay? So, yeah, even in a collective reading or whatever, that energy does help. It does help. To know, I mean, you're looking at someone, you know, how many views I get. I get a lot of views here. I get a lot of views on TikTok. But if I know who's viewing and I know my audience, I'm feeding more on that energy, if that makes sense at all. So, yeah, I know they're general, but, you know, I seem to resonate with a lot of you. That's what I try to do. And, you know, let's face it, not every week is perfect. That's called life, folks. Good, the bad, the ugly. And don't feel bad. I mean, I am a Sagittarius, but realize this: I don't know what my reading is before I start it. So yeah. So it's, it is what it is, but I do enjoy reading for you guys. Well, I have kept y'all for 50 minutes this evening. I just want to stop by, let you know I am okay. This is the closest I felt to human in quite a few days. We will be resuming our Sunday night live collective at 7 p.m. We will move on with our Wednesday night weekly check in and videos I will be doing next week. And we will be doing live videos of looking at a quick glimpse of your January as to well as I think I'm going to do it as the 12 house rundown of what your 22 is going to look like for each zodiac sign. So, meanwhile, y'all be safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Do your last minute Christmas shopping. What's that, Bill? Oh, absolutely. We are definitely a tight knit little family, and everyone here is welcome. Everyone that watches our channel is welcome. We're a good group of people that just want to lean upon one another, help each other out. We have a strong prayer chain, and everyone is welcome here. We do. And like you said, yes, I love you too, Missy. I love each and every one of you. That you can feel the presence of spirit when we're all together in a chat room. This has been a long time since I've been on here just to chat and not to read, and we need to get a little bit back more to that too in 2022. I plan to do a little bit more of that. The lottery. Bill, I don't see a big win yet. If I do, I will let you know. But yeah, I enjoy y'all. You are the ones that dictate how this channel runs. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And for those of you that have not moved forward with Zooming with us in 21, please do so in 22. I pay for the service. It costs you nothing. Just download the app on any device you have. Send me an email that you want to be included on that Zoom list, and we shall do so. Zoom gives us an opportunity to actually see one another. So, just makes our little family just a little bit closer. Just saying. And I don't read over there, so you're not missing anything. We just like to hang out. I think it's going to be a lot of love in 22. I think it's going to be a lot of positive changes in 22. But more so anything, I'm seeing a positive shift in everyone's mindset in 22. And that's going to be huge. That's right. The studio awaits. Well, now that gives you an idea, like I said, of where I want to put the focus on at 22. I want to do more of these chats. I want to do more on healing. I want to do more on the whole self centered thing of the manifestation and healing and grounding and centering and how to make it all about you. So, yeah. It all starts there. So, yeah. All right, gang, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, join me Sunday night at 7. Missy, you'll get your weeklies next week. Promise you, dear. Y'all have a great evening. It's great seeing all of you, and I'll see you Sunday night at 7 for the live collective, and then Wednesday night, of course, for the weekly check in. So, see you guys. Have a good one.